Nice to meet you, Devin. For me, and surely for all the people who are going to be watching this, it's an honor. So welcome. And I want to start for the beginning in this interview. Your beginnings in music. I know that when you were very young, you took the banjo and the guitar, but in several albums, you also are in charge of all the instruments. Even the set of the production is interesting for me because that is or was a big part of your work as well. All this was in a self-taught way, or you took lessons or studied some of these things in any moment of your life because you are in charge of a lot of instruments?
It's mostly self-taught, but I've had the opportunity to work with people who are superior to me throughout my career. I've had the opportunity to be in the room with people who are fantastic, and many of the best producers and engineers that I have met are also the most confident, so they were happy to share techniques with me. And that's how I learned most of it. I mean, when I first started, I had to try and figure it out. Like, I had to figure out what a compressor does just by turning knobs and trying to figure out how that made sense. And same thing with equalization or mastering or mixing or any of these things. It requires me to experiment because I didn't have the type of music when I was starting that was that there was a guidebook for. I remember trying to get local engineers and producers to help me, but they all just thought that the ideas that I had wouldn't work, right? I remember the first meeting I had with a local engineer. He said, "Well, what are you trying to do with music?" And I said, "Well, I'm trying to mix Metallica, Igor Stravinsky, Enya, and Def Leppard. Like, that's what I'm trying to do." And they were like, "Yeah, well, you can't do that." And so the only way that I could figure out how to do it was just to learn and create my own techniques. And that's what I've done. But there's a lot of techniques that there's an overlap with. There's a lot of techniques that doesn't matter the type of music you're doing, the technique will apply, whether or not it's compressing a snare or kick drum or what have you. And so I've worked with people that I've been able to say, "Hey, how do you do that? Like, how do you get that sound?" And the process keeps evolving. And to be honest, I love it so much. I love the process. I love learning about these things. So I'm still learning, man.